What's going on, my PT peeps, my Walking Dead family, my fighters? I'm One Eye Bry, also known as PT. Don't know if I'm winking or blinking, but I'm definitely thinking about the Walking Dead universe and the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. Spoiler warning for all things Walking Dead. In Season 1, Episode 1 of Daryl Dixon. Also potential other episodes and seasons of the series. Spoiler warning. So at the end of the episode, we see this, the Port Le Havre, northern France. Well, first, before we get to that and possible CRM connections, I thought the episode was really good. I enjoyed it. A lot of people love to ask, was it better than Dead City? Was it better than this? I think so, but both were great. Now, we got burners, other variant walkers. More on that later this season. Again, it's only 6 episodes. We saw some new characters, some shady stuff. Daryl can carry a show by himself, and he does. Well, he has other characters in it, but the main character from The Walking Dead, Red Theory, strikes again, right there. She, alive, I'm guessing. He is not. So, does it connect? I think so. The Red Theory strikes again. Isabel saves Daryl, not once, but twice in the same episode. Daryl is Daryl, but he takes a beating, and he needs to be rescued and helped and fixed, and it's cool to see. They got the tattoos on his back, right? They see the scars. He's going to have another scar potentially on his face. But I have to say, the episode worked. The GOAT. Daryl is one of the GOATs of the Walking Dead universe, that's for sure. And did you notice that when Daryl was out in the courtyard, it's pretty obvious, but did you notice that whatever Daryl did, Laurent did the same thing? So he was mirroring him, or mimicking him, or copying him, whatever you want to call it. And so you could see it. Daryl would take a drink, he would take a drink. He would stretch, he would stretch. Like, it was kind of funny. And you could see that they really wanted to show you that Laurent wants a father figure. He needs a father figure. He's surrounded by all women here, and that's why he probably liked the priest, Father Jean, but he introduces himself to Daryl, and I thought the dialogue here was great. Daryl has some humor. He can showcase that now in the series. But Laurent, stay in the hiding place. Listen to Isabel, who we think is his aunt. But he's the new Carl, young Carl. But Cadron is a bad guy. He kills that old guy, and he's not messing around. Even though he got shot and tore up by Daryl, Daryl kind of beat him up a little bit. And we lost some new characters like this, but we'll have to see what happens with Isabel, Sylvie, Laurent, and Daryl, of course. The priest, Father Jean, reminded me of when Herschel didn't want to kill his family. They didn't want to kill the priest. Then we see this Merle, Daryl connection with Cadron and Michelle. He had to put down his brother, his Walker brother. Reminded me a lot of that. This is straight Warrior Nun. If you ever watch it on Netflix, it just like reminded me and my wife so much of that, Warrior Nun. But they all died besides Sylvie and Isabel. Daryl takes out the Walker dude, and it was pretty cool. The CGI looked good, and the story was interesting. It drew me in right away. Daryl in France makes somewhat sense, as much as it can in the Walking Dead universe. Sylvie was singing, and it reminded me a lot of Beth, especially when they were at the prison, in like the courtyard of the prison, when I'm pretty sure Beth starts singing. So I guess Sylvie is the new songbird. Laurent is rocking out on the guitar, so we see a guitar, and just reminded me a lot of similarities of The Walking Dead. It's the same but different, different but the same, but it was kind of cool. So we're going to see the journey of these 4 people. So we see Le Havre, or however you want to say that. More on that later, as you see that at the end of the episode. But you see different ports that are still being used here in France. So you see Paris is one of the final destinations. So Daryl is going to be a journeyman again. When in doubt, give it to Daryl, and Daryl is going to hopefully protect these people. We'll have to see what happens with Isabel, Sylvie, and Laurent, but you can see they're going to travel from point A to point B along the way down this path. We're going to see, you know, some craziness, some walkers, some new walkers, some variant walkers, some burners. And I don't know any of these places as I haven't been to France, but they have filmed in France for season 1, and they're currently filming for season 2 of the Daryl Dixon show. And it's pretty cool to think that we're outside the United States right now in this story. Could they branch out to other places? I don't know, but right now it's definitely interesting where the story is going with Daryl. It's working so far. 1 of 6 episodes for the first season is only 6 episodes, but it's kind of cool that we're going to see the journey of Daryl with these people. So at the end of the episode, we go to this port. Again, Le Havre, northern France. It's clearly highlighted right here, also on the map. And I'm guessing this is where Carol is going to show up at either the end of season 1 or early season 2, because Melissa McBride was seen filming for season 2 so far, and I believe they resumed filming again. So let's talk about the port, the final scenes, and Le Havre right here in the port that can be used where Carol can show up. But again, the port is busy. You see trucks, you see stuff being dropped off here, container ship, pretty big deal. Right? I mean, it's a zombie apocalypse. So we see the captain right here, and he's being detained and questioned. This woman shows up, where I believe her name is Jeanette, and she's going to be, I'm guessing, like Elizabeth Kublik. I don't know if this is a CRM connection, but I hope it is. It would make sense. She's dressed like she could be. The people that are with her dressed like they could be. You see similar weapons and some type of armor that could work like their CRM. But I don't see the 3 rings anywhere. I don't see there. Some people said they saw an A somewhere, but not sure if that really is going to make sense or not. But it would for test subjects, like the doctor says in this part here. So again, the captain of the ship had Daryl on this ship, but Daryl jumped off and blew up part of the ship here that we'll see later on in a flashback sequence or something that'll show what happened there. But that's later on this season. So this lady is pissed off about what happened here, talking about the American, and this guy says Daryl's last name, Dixon. So that's all they got. It's a start. So I don't know if this guy was killed or not, but it just has that feeling of mysteriousness, mystery. These walkers are subjects, like test subjects. A test subjects, A's and B's are put to work, and A's are test subjects, or what we're guessing is what CRM is connected with. So this could fit as well. So the doctor here that's doing the research, never saw him before, no connection anywhere else, but they have test subjects on here. So is Daryl going to be a test subject? Did he get captured, or was he promised to go somewhere and he got away and came across the variant walkers? I think they're going to talk about it and explain it, so we just have to wait for when they decide to explain that in the episodes. But this lady just has a CRM feel. It's a button on her jacket, but it would be great if it was the 3 rings. That's all you got to do. Why so much of the mystery? This is the doctor that was doing the research. Never saw him before, so there's no connection, so we don't know how he's involved. But he says, our research is largely destroyed. What was that? Who are these people? What's going on here? Does it connect with the world beyond? Ending the post-credit scene? I hope so. It would make sense. If we see some more video of Dr. Jenner, it would be great. But some of the test subjects may still be of use, and then we see them being taken out of the containers. Whoever did this made a real mess of things for us. That's Daryl. He does that. He tends to do that, right? Wherever Daryl and our group goes, they cause problems and cause a mess, cause the chaos. But this lady, who I believe is Jeanette, is the way of saying it, I guess. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong. But the captain says Dixon, so they know who to look for. And yeah, they're going to go after him. She sends these people, which is probably like a kill team, a strike force team, special ops, some sort of, military that can go after Daryl. She puts her hand on the captain's shoulder, and then she looks to her left at whoever's there. So I'm guessing it's like, yeah, you have to kill him, or teach him a lesson, or make him pay for what happened here, because this is a major screw up. You're the captain, so you have to take the blame. And that's how the episode ends. The captain looks over and the lady walks away with her people. So there's no obvious connection with the CRM. All they got to do is put 3 rings on a crate, and that would be a connection. Would it be that they stole from them, or are they CRM? Could be both. But again, mystery, we don't know, wondering, theories, speculation, all the stuff that comes with the Walking Dead universe now and really forever. So we'll have to see how it goes down, but this is how the episode ends. A great start to a good series. Hopefully it's going to be rewarding and fill in the gaps and just fill in the plot holes and just answer things. Now, is it a major deal if it doesn't connect with the CRM? Not really, but it will be nice. We just want to see connections here with that. I know I do. How about you? Let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. I'm excited to see where this is going to go. We have 5 more episodes in the first season, setting up season 2, and I believe there's a season 3. Not sure where it's going to be filmed, if it's France or United States. Like, share, subscribe, support the PT channel when you can, guys. We truly appreciate all the love and support. We're going to be breaking down the Daryl Dixon show all season long, so I don't want you to miss out. Stay safe, and as always, tell them Daryl.
Yo, we love you.